Welcome back to Crazy Dave's Crew. I'm Laura, and you're watching my very first Patchwork Parcel monthly subscription opening. Yay! So first of all, I chose Patchwork Parcel for a number of reasons. One, because the projects looked really nice, but I think the number one reason is the owner was just so friendly with me when I would correspond with her. She was so kind. She did check out our site, said she liked the videos, really loved the Fisker's cutter, so I got a definite thumbs up from her for using one of those. But I also read an email that she'd sent out about the Patchwork Parcel story. She's an independent business owner. She has a studio. She started creating the quilt kits for her customers, her quilting ladies, and had an epiphany that maybe other quilters would like this too. So she started doing a monthly subscription. She's been around for a couple of years, but I love the idea that she's you and me. You know, she was working, had an idea, and she's having fun with it. So this was really exciting for me. But so I got my first package. I was so excited when I saw it in the mail and it said Patchwork Parcel on the packaging. And when I opened it, everything's in this little bag. I mean, how awesome. I love it. So I have to assume that she made these. But this is just awesome. I love it. And this is something I can use for putting my pieces in for, you know, I'm always looking for ways to organize. I seem to have so many projects have done, my PhDs. I'm probably the most PhD'd person in the world. But that's okay. But I'm starting to have trouble keeping up with it all, you know. I'll get my fabrics laid out and then I've got to clean up and put things away and then I don't know where they are anymore. Real issue with that. I don't know about you guys, but I think senile dementia is hitting me a little early. But let's open this up. I have not opened this. I opened up the package and saw this and just, oh. So, got a letter telling me about everything in it. I've got Civil War looking fabrics from Kim Deal's Blush and Blue collection. I've got a quilt pattern called Flowering Friendships Mini Quilt by Kim Deal. Does have an applique center with patchwork blocks. I've got batting, warm and natural. How did she know that was my favorite? I've got Wonder Under, in case I want to do raw edging for the applique. And then check out my blog, Happy Quilting. She does post tips and tutorials. She did send an email too that there was another little bias binding tool, but she said it was, she always found it to be fairly useless. Well, you know, you and I might find that good, but at least I know what it is. If I do want to go try it out, I can try it out. And I did appreciate the email from her. Oh, and how did she know I needed a little 4.5 inch? I had been actually thinking about buying one of these. So starting out, I have a, oh, and this is designed in Australia by So Easy. Laser cut for precision. It is a 4.5 inch patchwork ruler for squaring up my blocks. I learned the hard way, squaring up is so important. Your process of putting everything together will be so much nicer. All right, so let's take a look. I'm already in love. She's got some beautiful colors. And I like that she's got the ribbon. And part of me hates to cut the ribbon. And I could just slide it off. Let's just do that. Slide off. So, oh, I love this. Blush and Blue collection. And from the Henry Glass and Company. This is for a mini quilt. And it's telling us it's very inclusive, it looks like. I have not checked this out. Talking about yeah, stipping the applique. Did you ever do that? Where you're trying to say one thing and you say another? I have the funniest memory from my childhood. One of my brothers, I've got two, they're 10 months apart. He tended to mumble a little bit, you know. Couldn't seem to spit answers out. And I'm actually going through that with my sons. They're going to be 17 in another month or so. But they have an issue verbalizing sometimes. I think they're scared of getting the wrong answer, and I wonder if that wasn't the case with my brother. Well, my father finally got so fed up, and he was angry, you know. Just, you know, spit it out. Come on, talk. Why can't you speak loud and clear? Yeah, loud and clear. Fortunately, my other brother was smart enough not to let Daddy see him laugh. He was able to bite it back. We teased my father with that. Up until the day he died, you know. I like the fact that these are in color so I can match up with the fabrics that I've gotten. So anyway, I'm going to go back to my packaging. Oh, wow. And then she has a sheet showing all the fabrics in the collection. Those are gorgeous. Now, this is a copyrighted pattern. So you'll notice I'm not showing you the pattern, I'm just showing you the page with the fabrics. I'm showing you the finished look. And check out that applique. Wow, look at this. Are these not beautiful? So I have to say, I think Elaine has the same taste as I do. Gorgeous. I love the vintage reproductions. Oh wow, I really like that one. Missed one. Oh wow. But I firmly believe in honoring copyright. Somebody went through the trouble. But I have no problem showing you the finished product when I get it done. If I get it done. That's the plan. I want to get it done. I want to test this out. Test out the pattern. See what y'all, you know, let y'all know how easy it is, how hard it is. Now, it looks like a lot of the blocks on this is a fence rail, but I'm not telling you the dimensions. Oh, there's more. There's more. But wait, there's more. Okay, I am so wicked in love with these. And I said, I love the fact that she's an independent business owner. I had thought about doing this a couple years ago. I'd even put together a few little kits just for learning new blocks and stuff. Somehow I never did anything. Oh, there's the backing. I could make so many different patterns with these fabrics. We've got our Wonder Under, and I have my batting, and I said this is probably one of my favorite battings. I used to get the ones you get from Walmart, fluffy polyester ones, and it always gave me headaches. Now, if that's the kind you like, awesome. I'm almost thinking those would be great if you were to do a puff one, which I don't know how to do yet, but it's on the list. These are beautiful. Alright, well, so far so good. I've got my package opened. I am very excited about the different fabrics. These are just beautiful, and I love how everything just goes together. Of course, that's why it's a collection. I miss that in, like, when Hancock's was around. They used to have, they'd have a little round table thing, and they'd have everything in the collection. So you knew if you went to that table, that display, you had coordinating fabrics. Well, Hancock's went out of business. I'm trying to talk my husband into Hancock's at Paducah. My sister lives up in Kentucky. Well, on the Kentucky border. So I was like, that one's so pretty. I love that. See if we can't go up there and check them out. I've been seeing a lot of things online on Facebook, where I guess there's some place in Arkansas that is this huge warehouse. And I think there's another one in Ohio. Just as far as the eye can see, I'm almost afraid if I ever went in there, I'd be in sensory overload and I wouldn't know what to do. Funny story on that one. I used to always get my fabrics from Walmart, at their $1.50, $2 a yard, and I never paid more than $2 a yard. And we were up in Nashville, Mount Juliet area, and they had opened up Joann's there at the Providence Shopping Center. So raise your hand if you've ever been there. Yeah, you like Mount Juliet? I used to live in Mount Juliet. I grew up in Hermitage. Went to DuPont High School up until the year it closed. So I'm not a DuPont graduate. Almost was. Ended up transferring over to another school, Hillwood. I boycotted McGavick. Sorry, guys, but if you're from McGavick, in the 86, 87, 88 time frame, we probably knew each other. Love Mount Juliet. Except the area there with Providence. That is a nightmare for traffic. Anyway, story. My husband had told me I could go in. I had carte blanche. Buy anything I wanted. It's open season. He just handed me the checkbook and told me, have fun. Of course, keep in mind, I was used to Walmart. Sometimes Hancock's, but, even they weren't that big. I was in shock. I was in awe as it just went on and on and on. Well, now Joann's doesn't seem that big to me anymore. So I'm a little nervous if I go to one of these really huge ones, what I'm going to do. But I'd like to find out. So, darling, can we have a trip? I'll let you go geocaching. But have you guys ever been to one of those great big warehouse things? Let me know which one you go to. Address, name, different things. I also would like to know, anybody out there get a subscription, I'm not going to say a box, but a monthly subscription order from Patchwork Parcel? Based on what I'm seeing, you got to be thrilled. This is nice. Let's make sure we give Elaine a good shout out and let her know how happy we are with her service. That's what you would want, right? So let's encourage Elaine at Patchwork Parcel. Let's give her a good shout out and tell her how awesome she is. And I am looking forward to working on this, and also to next month. So I'm looking, the 22nd to 24th or so, I should be receiving another one. So this is going to be pretty awesome. I was also looking at her website. She has some other kits that are just gorgeous. There's a cross placemat kit. It's gorgeous, beautiful. There's another one, birds, and it was window panes. And that was just going to be like a mini quilt. Big, great lap quilt. But the birds, oh gracious, that really was gorgeous, and I would not object at all to making that and putting it on my wall here and showing off how utterly gorgeous it is. So she's got some really nice stuff on her website. She has weekly email tips and tutorials and free patterns. I've already gotten one. Looks pretty neat. I'm going to have to practice my pinwheels though. So, Patchwork Parcel, Elaine, monthly subscription. My thoughts so far, this is only one time. So far, we've got a thumbs up. So we're 1 out of 1. And I am excited. So, no tutorial, sorry, next time. But absolutely gorgeous fabric. I hope this has inspired you a little bit. And if you should decide to order, make sure you let her know that Crazy Dave sent you. And I am a little bit behind. Well, my husband and I are a little bit behind on answering questions, responding to comments. In some cases, we are very behind, and I apologize for that. But be sure that you like and subscribe and click that bell so that you're notified when we put up a new video. You're going to start seeing the answers to some of those questions. You're going to start finding my comments. If you've applied, if you've answered the questions to join our group, that's on the list too. If you've answered the questions and you didn't get accepted, go ahead and send it back in again. There was one lady, I read an email. I've got 3 questions. And she said it never allowed her to answer the other 2, so she was hoping I wouldn't hold that against her. So definitely send us a message. Tell us if you've had any problems with the questions. Let me know what you think of Patchwork Parcel. I'm sorry guys, these are just so pretty. And it is very helpful to get everything you need for the project. The little kits, that is very helpful. And everything coordinates, and I don't have to go rushing out to the store to get this, that, or the other. It's also kind of neat that as I need a tool, she's going to be including them, you know, in some cases. So I can start building up my tool section. Well, I am so glad you joined us today, and I do look forward to see you next time, right here on Crazy Dave's Crew. Look out for next Thursday Threads. It's a-coming.